Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. I said wormhole to another world. I said teleport. I said come forth. I said Now listen to me, people. One more time in the Gideon worldwide global million billion trillion years after now and after and after and after. You must remember to share my videos. All the youths them down in the parish worldwide, share my videos and listen to my music and share them. Alright, so we're going to talk about the trading. And this is a segment I'm running. If you know I always do segment. I do segment on seasonal permanent love, and I do get a love lesson, and I do a message to the teenager, and I did a lot more. You understand? And I do what happening. I also segment on those. You check those segments out, man. We're doing where it all started from. Now listen up, people. Now this one right there, you can check it out and see if I was wrong in this one that I'm about to kick. This is part one. Now we call, what's it called? Where it all started from. Now, so we're going to talk about trading. Now, trading is something that you must look into deeply. Deeply, deeply, deeply. Most black people think that when the other nations of white people invaded Africa and took over and enslave us, they thought it was the worst thing happened to black people. But what black people do not know, trading was also being done by their own black people. Until this day, black man still get slave, because if you have a time machine, you could go back to the same time it started. Understand? So we might in the present think we're free, but our ancestors in the past are still under slavery. Now, the trading was happening between all nations. If you read the Bible real good, you will notice that the Bible tell you who was a slave, how to control a slave, and what you must do to a slave to control the slave until this level. Understand? And if you look into the world right now, you will notice that we are still following the way of trading. Well, where it started from slavery. And then it used to be into a level where if you have certain cow, I trade you for some gold. I trade you for some fruit. All right? I trade you some wood, and you give me some fruit. I trade you this, trade that, trade that. So the trading was going on for a long period of time. Now, the man and woman trading was the most serious one, because if I did own a farm, right, and I want more slave, all I have to do is go where the slave have been taken. Understand? So I could actually go to a flea market, or you could just go to a shopping mall of human, and I say, okay, I'm selling 50 big slave over here, and he bidding on the slave. He bidding, so going to country, this one going to 23, 24, 25, 26, and he says, oh, and this black family right here, we just sold to this one over here. It's still trading. If you look at the stock market right now, you still go to bidding. It's going up same way. If you invest in Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola trading was starting at 10 cents or 5 cents. This is what it was, and $1 and $2 before it reached 35, 36, 37. If you'd own 100,000 of them, you would have been rich. Same thing like the slave master back then when he was doing his trading. If he didn't own 100 slaves, he would have been rich, because he'd have enough slave on it to plant the orange field, to do the scallion, the onion, the cabbage, and the cattle, and all of that. Understand? That's what the trading was. But back to the Bible now. Black people think slavery was the worst thing. But tell every black man to come million trillion years, slavery was a business. Understand? And it still is a business. And remember, it's trading. And this is where it actually started from. And if you check deep down, deep down, you realize it's only making a transformation. Now, how are they trading modern time now? Now watch this. For example, let's say you have a company right now. We're going to use Apple. Let's say Apple stocks gonna hit the market like now. This day I do the video. And this was the video I did. The day I did this video was in May 2020. So you got June 2020. So listen, the stock gonna air for $5, Remember now, this is the time before Apple would have this big, huge company. Now, you decide to say, you know what, I am going to buy 100 shares in Apple. Now you're going to spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45, 50, 55, 65, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. That would be $100, right? So you go boom, say, all right, I'm going to buy all these things now. So I'm going to buy 20 shares. That would be $100. Now, over the years, that same Apple stocks that you buy for $5, it grows into $50 and $60. You know how much money you got in your pocket? You do the math, not me. All right. Then, say for example now, you decided that, you know what, I'm going to sell these shares. You're going to have a dividends in your pocket like that. Understand? That's what it all started from. Trading started from human. And if you check the trading, what we have now is, it's crazy how it is. No, so I have experienced some ways with trading where I invest, and it went up to $500,000. That's what I was told. And they hold back the shares when they realized I was a black man. That's what they did. They hold back the shares when they realized I was a black person. Actually put in a little dividends, and then somebody comes and invests into the company, and my shares went up, and my shares become $500,000, which is probably now probably $1 million, but I'm having trouble receiving the money back. But this is where it started from. So if anyone asks you where trading started from, you tell them it started from human. Understand? And it started from slavery. And if you look deeply right now, everything happening in the world, it trading. Chinese trade oil with Africa, Africa trade oil with Europe, Europe trade oil. You see what I'm saying? It's some kind of thing going on. And when you see a president left from America and go to another place, they go sit there and talk about trading. And basically a hustler see a big connection, right? And they say, you know what? Well, I'm getting this over here wholesale for $500. But I heard if I go to Arizona, I could get it for $350. What the hustlers gonna do? The hustlers gonna get up and go to Arizona and try to get it for $350. That's what they call trading. Understand? Now, human trafficking is trading. A lot of people don't realize that. The human trafficking is trading. Because this type of thing now, the people them hold by for ransom. And they might tell them, well, if you do this, well, I make you free. If you don't do this, well, we're going to do this to you, which is still a part of slavery and which is still a part of trading. And I said, am I making sense to you here? I know I am making sense to you. And when you go into a store and pick up something and buy it, it's trading. Now, where that all started from? Before money, what do you think they was using before money? Understand? Gold and diamond and ruby. This is what turned into money. Now you should stop this video now and go check where money started from. You check it? Now I'm gonna do a video on that, so you gotta just look for it. Now most of what I do as a segment, which you know me, the American government, they took them and run with it. But this segment is where y'all started from. I want to check it and pass it on to everyone. Understand? I am going to cover a lot of things that I know for a fact that we started from. I am going to cover religion. I am going to cover money. I am going to cover shoes and a lot of things I'm going to do. Understand? And in this segment, you might find other people doing the same thing because the government is feeding off of what I do and doing it back out into the world. Remember, Deep Figure Entertainment. And everyone that watch this video, I want you to go check where trading started from, and I want you to check what's happening now with trading. Understand? I see that they evolve from human into other things. And if you're working, you should trade. Understand? If you're not working, you should trade. Trading is a good thing, but careful how you invest. All right, now people. So below this video, I want you to check my link to my videos. STAYFIYD Figure Entertainment. I want to check that real good. And everyone down in the Pacific that know I and tell you I crazy, yo, I'm not. All right, start. So all the beautiful girls, them get close to the camera and give me a hug. Let me, yeah, give thanks and praise to the Most High. Remember, the power of God Heal and protect and the power of Jah. Guide and protect and the power of the Most High. Give I sight beyond sight, knowledge beyond knowledge. Let I see with what they don't see. Let I hear what they don't hear. When I come on, all evil get conquered. When the evil demons them hear thy voice and the word of Jah I chant. Every living evil and invincible evil, then weak and powerless in our judgment. Remember the camera, and this is the segment of where I started from. All right, peace.